right, hi everyone. Um, Imagine there's a podium in front of you, and you're in a room full of, no, you're in a stadium full of people who want to produce positive change. Now, that's the idea behind this app. We want to create a platform that doesn't really quite exist yet, where people can share their ideas for positive change. And we really believe this could be something powerful. So we have two teams. We have the website development team. We have Jimmy and Kasim. Then we have the Android app development team. We have Jose and Jonathan. And I was behind the idea and the design of the app. So we created the infrastructure where anyone can share their ideas for positive change. They can like those ideas and see it by like country. We also realized there could be inevitably some offensive ideas, so we created the dislike function. And people can also join an idea to create a movement. So Jimmy will now talk about the back end of the web app.
Hi. Okay. So for the back end, sorry. For the back end, I used Eclipse and Derby, which basically it takes requests from like the website to it translated it to a SQL sort of command to put into the database, and it also can retrieve said items from the database to display on the web page. I'm just gonna do a really quick demo over here. So this is bare bones right now. This is the communication to the database. So it's just a small form at the moment. But I've already inserted some comments in the database. So if I were to, let's say, find ideas in a country, let's say Canada, it will show an idea, a description, likes, dislikes, Canada, and country. I didn't get to really make this pretty just yet because time. So we can also post. So let's say I put hello world, and I want to post this in Canada as well. So I'm just gonna put this in Canada. So I will post it, and then when I actually go search for it, there it is, hello world, though I spelled hello wrong. So that's the idea behind the whole posting and stuff like that. You want me to show the HTML as well? Yeah. Oh yeah. So although our database page looks like bleh, we have an HTML format which looks a lot better. This is how we really want it to function. So if we were to put an idea here, something random, and then we want to add a country, let's say Alabama or Albania, whatever. So we just add it here. We see the idea, description, area, likes, dislikes, and we have our voting system. If we press like, the idea is submitted, and then we can see it update over here. So that's basically the idea. And now I'll pass it on to Has.
Well, yeah, basically, we try to implement this with our SQL, but we didn't have enough time to understand it because I guess I just knew HTML and Jimmy knew how to do the SQL portion, but we didn't know how to mix it. So that's why we have two separate parts. But this is generally the idea we wanted. But yeah, that's about it in terms of our web application. And then we can take it to Jose and...
just put back the PowerPoint. Whoa, okay, I guess that works.
Okay, as far as the web, the Android app rather, it would be essentially everything they would do, just a mobile version to kind of relay the ideas. Kind of think of the love child of Stack Overflow and Twitter sort of thing. You would just have sort of a layout where you would see the ideas presented with a sort of a thumbnail with the user that would submit it. We chose sort of making it not anonymous to force users to actually commit to an idea and not have it be a pseudo 4chan sort of commitment. We ran into some challenges, primarily because I don't have a laptop, so so there was no way to. I just had some problems getting Android Studio running here. So we had some problems importing XML into our Android app, but essentially the layout would be sort of like this. So it would be kind of a top to bottom list of ideas that would kind of look like the screen to my left. So it would have the idea, it would have the description of the idea, the country, and then a way to expand it so you could view the comments, so people could actually contribute to your idea. And then there would also be a way to submit your idea that would also encompass sort of a location aspect, so you could see the ideas within your area.
All right, thanks, Jose. So we'll just conclude with the future development. So as you can see here, it's very much like Twitter. That is sort of the pre-alpha concept. We want to create a platform that people can essentially see the ideas very, very clearly. You can also have a social media aspect to it, where you can support people and see the over there, you can see the ideas, and stories are essentially successful ideas. So thank you so much. If you want to help with this project, you can come talk to us afterwards.
So thank you. So we have time for one quick question.
Yes. Sorry, just a quick question. For a project like this, was there any reason why a CMS system was not considered like WordPress? Because everything is already implemented in the CMS system.
So the question is, for a project like this, why wouldn't a CMS like WordPress be considered?
So I think we're not like entirely familiar with, and also we wanted to implement a lot of our education into the structure of this website. But for future development, we'll probably use WordPress and integrate it. Yeah, thanks. That's a good question. Anybody else?
I think that's sure. Yeah, quick question.
So at present you have a common backend, which is from where the data is being read for the mobile device as well as the web app.
So the question is do you have a common backend?
Sure. Yeah.
Not right now, but moving forward, yes. So in such a way that his SQL database could feed into XML, and yes, that's how we would implement it.
From a design perspective, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
There should be consistency across the different devices that you're accessing from.
That was the aim, just time constraints.
So thank you very much for the synergy. So the next up.